So is marijuana actually addicting? You know, I think that it's funny that, you know, this even needs to be brought up as a topic, because to me it is so clear and obvious. But people still love to come out and still love to, you know, try to belittle people that struggle with marijuana addiction, saying, oh, you know, it's just all in your head, you know, don't blame the weed, you know, you're just weak, and you know, and other mean things like that, which I think is just really mean, because you should never try to judge and belittle somebody, no matter what kind of addiction that they're battling with. But yes, marijuana is addicting, and if it wasn't addicting, then why is there you know, forums online with thousands of people in there, specifically, you know, discussing their marijuana addictions? For example, on Reddit, there's a marijuana addiction group with over 30,000 people in the group. There are Facebook groups. I have a Facebook group, you know, dedicated to helping people with marijuana addiction, that has over 1,200 people in the group as of this moment. People joining every single day, you know, sharing about their lifelong struggles with marijuana addiction and how much problems it's caused for them. And you know, and people are always posting in the group about, you know, their struggle and trying to quit and trying to stay off it, relapsing, and all the different daily battles that they have to go through. If marijuana wasn't addicting, then why is there an international group called Marijuana Anonymous that, you know, is similar to Alcoholics Anonymous, but it's dedicated for marijuana and addiction, and it has meetings all over the world, and you know, weekly phone calls. You can get a mentor and so forth, you know, to help you with your addiction. If marijuana wasn't addicting, then why are there hundreds, if not thousands, of videos on YouTube, you know, about people sharing about their, you know, their addiction to marijuana that they've had for years or even decades, and you know, their battle and trying to quit it, and how they've relapsed it, and how, you know, the problems it's caused for them in their life, and how they finally have had a realization and an awakening that you know, that this is something that they absolutely had to let go. I think there's a lot of very inspiring videos on YouTube of, you know, very you know, high-level social media influencers that are finally coming out and sharing about their personal story with marijuana addiction and why they are finally quitting. I think that's great that they're coming out and sharing about this to inspire other people. So yes, marijuana is absolutely addicting. Now, you know, obviously, the physical withdrawals from it are not, you know, are not as bad as, you know, for example, coming off of, you know, alcoholism, or you know, heroin addiction, or you know, Oxycontin addiction. You know, I think that's obvious that, you know, those physical withdrawals are going to be significantly worse. However, marijuana actually has one of the highest relapse rates out of any other drug, and one of the reasons why is because of how you can still do it every single day, and it's not going to totally destroy your health. For example, you know, if you smoke crystal meth or something every day, it's going to destroy your teeth, you know, totally destroy your brain. Where, you know, you can smoke marijuana every single day, and, you know, for your whole life, and still live a long life. Marijuana is a psychological addiction, and a lot of, you know, a big reason why people relapse is because a period of time will go by, you know, a couple of months or whatever, and they'll forget about all the problems that marijuana caused for them, and about, you know, how miserable they really felt being a daily marijuana addict. They'll forget about that, and all of a sudden they'll fool themselves into thinking, you know what, now maybe I've gotten to a point where I can just enjoy it occasionally, and before you know it, they're back to being a full-blown pothead just like they used to be. And I've seen this time and time again, and then all of a sudden they'll be coming back in the group posting about, you know how they, you know, about the whole story, how they relapse, and now how they're, you know, they need help again quitting. So I know myself, I smoked weed for 17 years and tried to quit a million times and relapsed, and so yeah, you know, marijuana is absolutely addicting. At this point, I don't even think it should be a question anymore, a debate. You know, it's an addiction, just like anything else, and a lot of people struggle with it. And I think as time goes on, there's gonna be a lot more awareness around this. So, with that being said, guys, till next time, have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. See ya.